So here you are, watching this video with some amount of guilt that even after all the positivity, all the josh that you had yesterday, you couldn't execute a timetable that you made for yourself. What could be the reason for not following the timetable? We will discuss in this video. So I won't waste much of your time. Okay, I will give you some insights on how do I follow timetable regularly in medical school to balance all the things that my life gives me, because it's very important to balance and work hard for the same if you need to achieve something in your life. So let's start with a quote that if nothing changes, nothing changes. So let's see some points for making a timetable and following it. Plan the big picture, break it in small projects. What does it mean? Now you have prepared a timetable for a whole month because you are having an exams after a month. But you need to achieve it day wise, okay? So now when you are going to sleep, plan your next day beforehand, okay? What does this mean is basically जब हम सुबह उठेंगे, when I will wake up tomorrow, I will be exactly knowing what all needs to be done today. If you plan your day on morning itself, you will waste your entire energy in that process. So first thing which you need to do is always carry a diary with you, and at the night when you are free, give 5 minutes of time, make some flow charts. Don't plan exact, but just have a vision that okay, I will wake up tomorrow, I will finish this topic in 1 hour, then I will have a breakfast, then I will continue my daily course. So this thing that you need to know is plan your day before sleeping, okay? Now the next point which I would suggest you is, now comes the bigger problem. Now you have planned your entire day and now you are up in the morning, okay? So now let's try to execute the things. So first of all, what you need to know is always start with 80% of your full capacity. Now what does this mean is, if you are a student who have a tendency to study max to max 6 hours per day, so don't start your timetable with 6 hours per day. Start it with some less, that is 4 hours per day. This will help you not to achieve a plateau, because once you start with 6 hours, your energy gets vanished. So first of all, you need to start with some percent, and then you can gradually increase it and you can achieve whatever you dream of. Now you are having an entire hour amount that you need to study in a day. Now what you need to do is plan your sessions according to your mood. Now what does this mean is, basically this is my personal modified Pomodoro technique. Now Pomodoro technique suggests that in a 4-hour task you need to split it in 25 minutes small tasks. It's a very great technique and scientific results have came out of that technique. But what I would suggest you is, in the morning when you are up filled with all of your positivity, plan a session which is of some larger amount. Say plan a session of 1 hour. This will help you in finishing your whatever daily targets are. And at the end of the day, say in evening or in break or after your lunch, after lunch everyone feels so lazy, okay? So at that time you can have small sessions of 20-25 minutes. So this will help you, programming yourself, because you can't be like a machine, just sit down and study 6 hours non-stop, okay? Right now you need to understand your body needs, and then you need to act accordingly, that when you are in good mode, you can stretch it to the max, and when the times are hard, you can pull it a little softer. So this is the tip. Now let's proceed to the next step. Now this is the most important tip in which many students suffer. What happened, basically you give a session of 1 hour, okay? But now you have started feeling good. So what do? You take the break, and in the break of say 15 minutes, you pick up your mobile phone. And this mobile phone addiction is very strong. Why? It's not that you should not use your mobile phone or quit social media. I won't say that. But I would suggest you is, once you are in the zone of studying, if you take a break and that break is quite small, 15 minutes, you can't go ahead of with that break. What does this mean is, basically in the 15 minutes break, if you just scroll your Instagram, you will just notice that you lost your 20 minutes. And now your mind will wander only in that Instagram post, in that Instagram meme only. You won't be able to focus on your studies. So what you need to do instead of this is, Plan 2 to 3 sessions. After that, you should pick your phone. Or if you are taking a big break of say half hour or 1 hour, then you can do that distraction wala, break. Any break which gives you distraction needs to be taken only when you have ample amount of time. Don't take a distraction wala break in 10 minutes of time, because you will just enjoy this process and then it will become harder for you to quit that and get back to study. So use your mobile phone only after at least 2 to 3 sessions of what you wish for. Now on the same note, as I have already told you that what break you need to take, I would suggest you have some productive breaks. Apart from your mobile phone distraction, what also I would suggest you is kindly take breaks such as which involves physical exercise, or you could simply walk down your garden, okay, or you could have some healthy foods in that interval, some fruits and all that stuff, because all those things will keep yourself active and this will help you in staying hydrated. Once you stay hydrated, you can focus more on your activities, and once you are in a zone of particular activity, you won't be misguided by any of the thing, and your negativity will automatically come to a halt. So kindly follow this tip. Now let's proceed to the next. So after all the hardships that you go through, you eventually made it through the day. Now what you need to do? Now you need to rate yourself at the end of the day. The diary in which you planned your entire day, you need to give yourself credits that today my day was 8/10, okay? Today someday my day was 4/10. So why was the reason of that 4? Write down that reason. That okay, some relatives came, I got to go some work, or I got distracted by my own measures. So try to analyze those things, because until and unless you correlate what were your mistakes and amplify them or rectify them, this will help you in achieving success. So now this is the end. Now what I want to tell you is that ultimately discipline is always greater than motivation. You don't need to get motivated each day to follow your dream is. You know that you are in the process of being a doctor. So this process is not a day one process. This is a process till your entire life. So for entire life, you need to have a vision. You need to have a discipline that some things needs to be done before some things. Okay. So now you need to also enjoy your social life. You need to also play PUBG and what all. But you need to understand that when required, if required, howsoever required, you will have to study and you need to study. So in all, I would end this video. I won't make it very long for you. Just simple steps. Kindly follow them, practice them, and then you will achieve your own ways of making your timetable a great success. So let me know in the comment box which tip was your favorite, or which tip you wish can also be added in this. And do not forget to connect with me on all of these platforms for more such awesome contents, and kindly subscribe and share. Thank you so much.